Hi, Martin here, and today I want to talk about 6 most common dirt bike riding mistakes I see riders do and how you can avoid them. So stick around and learn these techniques. The first mistake I want to give away and how you can improve it is the wrong foot placement. Riders often ride with their legs on the foot peg like this, and the toes are looking either outside and they're not looking straight. This is a mistake because like this you can't grab the bike with your knees, you have a lot of room here and you're not controlling the bike. What you should do is have your balls of your feet on the foot pegs all the time. The foot goes like this only when you need to brake or change gear with the other foot. Make sure to always be on the foot peg with the balls of your feet and toes looking straight or a little bit pointed inwards. The second mistake I see riders do very often is that they look down. Riders are riding and they're looking only what happens in front of their front tire. This is a mistake because obviously you need to look as far as ahead as possible, because first you need to grab the information. What's up there? There is a corner. Which line should I take? Which line should I choose? Which line is less damaged? Which rut should I take? All these information you need to digest before taking the decision, and you need to look ahead because of that. And obviously if you look ahead you will see if there is a rider down, if there is a rock or something like this. Do not look only what happens here in the corners, in the straight line, in the jumps. Always look ahead, look what happens in front of you so you can take better decisions. The third mistake riders are doing is that they're sitting too much. Sitting is only to ride in the corners. Standing up is to ride in all other places, in the jumps, in the straight lines and so on. If you're standing up, then you control the bike, but if you're sitting down, then the bike controls you, and that's the difference. If you're sitting down in the straight line, in the jumps too much, the bike controls you and it often does whatever it wants with you. If you don't control the bike, then you don't own the control over it. So really you need to sit up much more. Only if you go to the corner you sit down, and right if the corner ends, if you're out of the corner, stand up right after that, and you need to stand up more. The fourth mistake beginners riders are doing is they have their elbows down. So especially when riders get tired, oftentimes the elbows can go down. So you have to make sure that you don't let your elbows go down, because if your elbows are like this, you will have much less strength in your hands, because if you're like this you cannot grab the bike properly. If your elbows are up, you have much more power in your hands and you have strength to keep your handlebars. The second thing is that if your elbows go down, all your body posture goes wrong, way off. So if your elbows are up, you can be in the attack position. If your elbows go down, you will lose the strength, you will lose the correct body position, and you will start to make mistakes and maybe even have a crash. So the fifth mistake riders are doing is that they have their back bent. So if you are bent on the bike, of course your body position goes wrong. So this is wrong body position. You have your elbows down, and if you are bent back, then you don't have the strength in your body. You're not in the attack position. Instead, you want to have your back straight like this, and by this you can be in the attack position, and you can really ride with a strength, and you can move dynamically on the bike. So again, if riders get tired, they get their back bent and they lose all the right body postures on the bike. So remember, have your back straight, and you have much more dynamic body position, and you have much more strength in the body. And the sixth final mistake I see a lot of riders are doing is that they don't move on the bike. They are like statues. So if you don't move the bike on the bike, the track is dynamic. You have bumps, you have corners, you have jumps, you have little whoops, etc. So that means that you need to move on the bike. But if you are like statue, then again the bike does whatever he wants with you. But if you move on the bike, you are dynamic. You move with the bike as you have the jumps, so on. Then you will have much more strength in your body, first of all. And also the second thing, you can maintain the correct body positions. For example, if you go to the jump, you are in the front, and as you go off the air, your body moves back. So from front to back. So it's really important that you're not like a statue, that you move on the bike dynamically and you are kind of maintaining the right body positions. These were the 6 mistakes I see riders are doing very often and how you can improve them. I hope that you liked the video, that you subscribed my channel, and if you want to take your riding to the next level and start learning motocross with me, then I have really good news to you. I just opened my 7-step video course, 7 techniques for winners. In this video course, I will walk you through all the correct techniques. I will give you all the drills and secrets you need in order to develop the correct techniques and correct riding. This is time to improve your riding, and I made an amazing discount offer for you as well. So I've added link to the YouTube video description. Make sure to check it, and I really hope to see you in my course soon, so I can really seriously start to teach you to ride motocross. Thank you for watching, and see you.